Hello everyone, I'm just getting my chat up so I can see people. I'm just wetting my watercolours. There we go. I hope the volume's turned down. I think it is. There we go. Right, hi Stephen, hi Chris, hi Melanie, hi Felicia, hi James, hi Zach. Hi everyone. Just wetting my palette. I got a question yesterday. I think I haven't answered it on YouTube yet, about how I keep an open palette. Actually, that's what that's called. I don't know. There's a term for such a mess. Sorry, I'm sitting down. Without the colours getting muddy. I think it comes from practice, and you have to know what colours are create mud, really, like dull colours, and they're usually the cadmium colours, the colours that are chalky, anything sort of opaque colours. You stick to translucent colours more than the opaque ones, then you're less likely to get mud. Although I get mud sometimes, and sometimes it's good to paint. You got white noise. Hang on. I'll tell you what. Sorry, I didn't see the chat. Hi, Marina. Who else isn't coming? Yeah. You can hear me now, yeah? I didn't plug my microphone in. Like, duh. I was just in the shower, guys. All right, I'll start again. All I was doing was spraying this anyway. I was just talking about how someone asked me how I don't make mud, having an open palette like this, like with all the colours just flowing into each other. What I said was, God, excuse me, you don't try and stay away from opaque colours, like the chalky ones, like the cadmiums and the ceruleans, really. They tend to be quite opaque and they create mud. But if you're experienced, you can avoid that. But I create mud sometimes, and sometimes it gives you a nice colour. So anyway, this is my book. The angle seems weird again. I don't know. Let me just show you what this is, because I know I keep getting asked. This is what that book is. It's 140 gram all media acid free cartridge paper, so it's not watercolour paper, and it's quite difficult to paint on if you're a beginner, but it's fun. Hi Lisa. Hi Joe, I missed you. I can't remember, it's gone, the chat's gone. I only have a really small space for the chat, so if you come in and there's lots of chat going and I miss you, I'm sorry, it just whizzes up. And I'm using my gifted brushes I got given from Zen Art. They're black tulip brushes, black tulip whatever, because they were really nice yesterday when I used them. So I thought I'd carry on, and I've got dirty water. Hi Melanie, I haven't said hello to you, have I? Hi Kerry, did I say hi you? I'm going to keep saying hello. It's usually Lisa I say hello to about 1 million times. Hello Lisa, hello Lisa. You ordered these brushes, they are good. That's good. I don't get anything. They just sent me the brushes, so, so they get something, because everyone's out buying them. I'm just going to clean the lens because I'm so never organised. There. I always try and be organised, but I just don't think it's me ever. They're not squirrels, they're faux squirrel. Hello Hi, Lisa. Right, I'm going to paint some, like, I don't know if you saw the holding card. It was a little, what do you call them? Lapel thing, you know, like wedding corsage thing that I saw. And I was really pretty, and it got these really lovely lilac-y roses. Hi, Dr. Glenda Baker. So I thought I'd try and paint those. And I've got a few colours here that I thought might do. I've got some, oh, I've forgotten what she forgets the colours of the nose. It's one of my favourite. Cobalt violet. Yeah, I always want to say cerulean. So that's a colour that would go muddy in the palette, but I hope it won't. And I've also got this one is Lavender by Paul Rubens, and I've never used that before. It's one lovely one that Melanie gave me. Sorry about my cough. Keep coughing. No, I haven't got what do you call it? Oh, that's a pretty colour. That's quite chalky as well. That's the lavender. I'm going to mix some of this in with it. It's my rose. Does it look like a rose? No. It's a bit blue, but it's pretty. I haven't painted roses for ages, and I struggled painting roses. And I dedicated my time to practicing. And I still can't do that. It looks like a blob. Oh, it does look like a rose. It's weird because I'm looking at it directly, and then I look up on the screen and I'm like, yeah, okay, that would pass as a rose. I'm just going to stick some of that in. That would do. That does look like a rose. Morning, Helen. Right, green. I've got lots of different greens now. Thank you, Melanie. I've got lovely weird greens all too. These are like freesia buds, but I don't know if they're gonna actually just make them up. That's what I like painting flowers. I don't have to like think much because you can just make things up and try and get away with it. I've got some. This is God, I can't read this thing. Daniel Smith something blue, and I did find these. Look, oh, this blue, whatever that says. Vertida blue. Vertida blue, yeah, yeah. So I'm going to do some little hyacinth flower. Well, just they're not the whole hyacinth, they're just the single flowers. Just letting it go in. Here and there. And I'm going to use that really, this colour here is Mission colour, and it's cerulean blue #1, and it's so like bright. You can tell the difference. These are quite chalky, and that one's really bright, really bright. So it's like nice clear. It's like a clear blue. It's like clear sky blue on a clear sunny day blue. Hi, Cecilia from Sweden. Hello. Oh, thank you. And let's do some little grape hyacinth things. I need to put another like purpley rose, but I'm going to do some little grape hyacinths. You don't have to be really. You just have to get the suggestion of the flowers. They don't have to be exact. You don't have to spend time thinking, oh my god, because we're not doing botanical. Sorry, I keep losing my voice. I had a complaint on one of my live videos that I was coughing. I was like, sorry, I'm human, I cough. And it's live, I can't help it. I wouldn't cough in my, I had to edit it out if I was doing it like a video. Some people don't quite get what live means, do they? There's things that go wrong, like you forget to put your microphone on and things like that. Oh, it's cobalt number 1. Yeah, sorry, I get my ceruleans and cobalt all mixed up. Thank you, Kerry. Correction. It's cobalt blue number 1 by Mission, which is that really bright, clear, sunny. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I need to stop breathing as well. Yeah. And sniffing. That's another thing, isn't it? Don't sniff. It's hard. My voice isn't very good. Anyway, if I've been talking for a while, it goes all croaky. Croaky goat. Oh, I don't know. Goat. I've got some. You can't see me using this pen. I'll just bring it over here. I got all these like purpley blues and nice colours for these nice roses. You can see how the God, what colour is it? Cobalt violet goes muddy looking. There's some other colours in there, and that's starting to go like muddy looking, but it adds a good shade as long as you pick it out with some brighter colours. I mean, I don't give people like advice on like the rules of watercolour painting, because I think you should just do what you want to do. Sorry. But that is a general rule. If you try and stay away from the muddy colours, as I pick up another opaque colour. If you stick to transparent colours, they're more likely to not go muddy. Let's have a big rose here. Try and get this, like, I quite like that Paul Rubens. What colour was it? Paul Rubens lavender. It's not really lavender. I wouldn't call it lavender. I'd call it more, I don't know. But it's not lavender. I don't know. Maybe it is lavender, but it's. Do you call that lavender? You got to practice, Steve. The roses you did was from my Skillshare class, and they were like really basic, just circles, weren't they? Bagels. This has turned into not a rose. This has turned into more of a let's make it so that's going to be an anemone. You get anemones that colour, don't you? That lovely sort of, is one of my favourite colours, like the purpley blue mauve colour. That's really nice. Sorry, I was just looking for my pencils. They're on the floor. Oops, I was chucking them across. This is a lavender colour. I think lavender is more as purple. So I'm just doing some. This is an aquatone pencil. I don't think they make them anymore. These are so old. You can use watercolour pencils with watercolours. You can use anything, really, to mix. It comes mixed media, but, you know, who cares? As long as you get what you're looking for. And you can use black. Don't let anyone tell you you can't use black with watercolours. That's one of my nemesis. I hate people, watercolour artists, that say, don't use black. It's too dark. Yeah, you can use black, you know. Why not? Just do it. All the art people. Oh, how dare she say that? Black watercolour never comes out black anyway. It's always like a different colour, sort of greyy or something. You get warm blacks and dark black, blue blacks and reddy blacks and greeny blacks and everything. I'm just mixing some darker black, lunar black in there to add it some darkness. I don't know what a jacanda is. I don't know what that is. I should do. I'm terrible at names of flowers and things. I should know. It's the woman who loves gardening and flowers and paints them all the time. Yeah, no idea. Oh, bye, Steve. That purple is this one. Is it that purple? What's the purple? I don't know. The one this colour here, I'm not sure what it is. It begins with D. And it's really old. And I don't know what it's from. Let's get some more green in here because it needs some leaves. I like doing leaves with these brushes. Where's that cat tongue one? That made really nice leaves, didn't it? This is a cat tongue brush. It doesn't look like a cat tongue, does it? That's really dark. That's dusky yellow apparently, but it's like a dark greeny yellow, and I'm just mixing weird greens together. If your greens are too green, mix a bit of red in them, or the colour, a pinky colour that you're using, and it will knock it back and make it look more natural. So I'm just doing some bigger leaves with my cat tongue brush, which is great. Look. You don't have to do much, you just need to go whoops, whoops, like that. I just do really simple. I like to keep things simple in my book. This is that really nice cerulean blue light. Let's do some little flowers here. I don't know what these are. These are made up, but they look a bit like the hyacinth flowers. I'm going to put some yellow in with this as well, because purple and yellow, I keep saying, don't I, that I'm going to get a colour wheel. The complementary colour, is it complementary opposite colour to purple is yellow, and it will make it go zing. The colour, the purple, will zing out. So I must get one. So I can explain my colour choices, because I just do it automatically because I've been painting so long, and then I don't really explain. There's a tool for every job, eh? Aquatone pencils. They were by. Oops, let me get it. I'll get one that you can see. They don't make them anymore. They were by Derwent, and they're Aquatone, and they're just solid, water-soluble pencil, no wood or anything around them, but they don't make them anymore. So if you can get them, you'll be very lucky. I don't think, I really am sure they don't make them anymore, because I did try and get some more. I know many tools. Melanie, Mark. Far too many. I seem to be a tool collector. No, Chris, I don't worry about the middle fold. I pretend it's not there. It's like, what's that? Yeah, it's not there really. I'm just adding a little bit of dark to the greens, just to add a bit of contrast. Now it's sort of dry. Snow's gone. I can hear the birdies tweeting. It's starting to get nice summer. Yeah, I attract tools. Oh, anyway. Oops. Tool collector. Oh, that's quite good for me, really. This is that one. I've forgotten what it's called again. How many times have I had to look what colour that is? And it's like my favourite, one of my favourite colours. It's Winter and Newton. That cobalt violet. Gee, my head. My head. Let's stick another one of those long blue things sort of coming up here. It's not lavender. Hi, Anne-Marie. Yeah, I'm a tool magnet. Yeah. I think I'm just too trusting, and I try and see the good in people all the time. That is a Capricorn trait, isn't it? And we're stubborn as well, so. Hi, Rosalie. What is that? That looks like one of Stephen's bagels. Let's stick some different purple. Oh, I just mixed up this purple, and it's like, looks like, I don't know what colour is it. Dusk violet. Let me see if I got it on my thing. This is from Melanie. It's lovely. Dusk violet. Yeah, so that's sort of, that would make like a muddy, but it's nice. Muddy. It's almost black, but it does that nice granule thing. Is it? That's Van Gogh colour. Ooh. It's interesting. Let's stick some yellow in here before I forget. I'm using cobalt yellow. Which one is that? It's a really bright yellow. Must be Mars yellow, maybe. It's not Nugan beige. I'm just gonna, oops. Sometimes I use my Posca pen for the yellow. It works just as well. Doesn't matter that it's acrylic. Dots. I like dots. You can have some yellow flowers as well. Those puffy round things. What are those puffy little round yellow? It's not buddleia. I've got some round pom-pom buddleia, but it's not yellow. It's more of a oh, I don't know, orange. Hi, Gems. Let's just stick some more yellow. I think the yellow makes the purple. Ting. Go with it, Mandy. They're great help. I was thinking about doing it for all of my watercolours, and then I can explain to people the colours better. They're helping me loads. I thank you for taking the time to do it. More greens. I'm taking my time this morning, aren't I? I'm just chatting too much. I need to stick something over this side. Shall I stick another one of those and then enemies? I might do a dark one. Do you think? Stick a black one in or something. Hi, Gems. I've gone from saying hello to Lisa to saying hi to Gems a million times. I forget who I've said hello to. And then I just see someone say hi, and then you could be saying hello to somebody else, and I just go, hello. Let's stick a really dark purple, like an almost black purple. I'm using Luna Black Daniel Smith and mixing it with this purple that I've forgotten what it's called, but begins with D, and they don't make it anymore. Let's make a nice dark. Well, I could do like a black rose. No. You've seen those dark roses. They're really pretty. I want to get some for the garden. I have got a rose bed, but I don't know, it gets too many. Do I ever use neon colours? No, the only neon colour I get to use is that bright opera pink by Mission, which is really like, I call it 80s day glow pink. But I try and stay away from neon colours because a lot of my work I scan and turn into patterns, and the scanner and also photos, they don't pick up the neon colours very well, so I try and stay away from them, even though I do like the bright pink. If I have something with that opera pink in, I can't always scan the colour in correctly. Comes out, it like reflects the light. Dioxane, yeah, I think that's what it is, dioxane purple or something like that. And I know Winsor Newton don't make it anymore. It's my found tube, but it's a lovely purple, that colour. It's nice. Let's stick some bits here and there. I don't know, I'm just making this up. It's pretty colours though. I need some more leaves over here. Yeah, scanners don't like neon colours. It reflects the light too much or something. It's really hard to adjust as well. And I adjust things in Photoshop and that, but it's just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Don't know what colour this is sat there. I don't know what that is. It's rubbed off. Oh, it's like a bluey colour. Oh, that's pretty. I'm just like doing these like star flowers all over the place. Let's put some yellow over there. It's gone green now because I've mixed it with the blue. Yeah, my palettes look like I've got loads and loads of colours, but normally I just stick, when I go back over what I've used, normally I just stick to a few colours, really. I don't ever use more than 5 usually. When I go back over a painting and go, oh, this colour, that, and I'm like, oh, that is all I've used. But when they mix with other colours, you get just different colours everywhere. That's what's good about using an open palette and painting wet and wet as well. You don't wait for each layer to dry before you do the next, so you get the colours all running into each other and lovely effects happening. I don't think I could be one of these watercolour artists where you wait for each layer to dry and then do transparent layers. And oh, who's got time for that? I just like to paint, get it out there. Be loose. I've got this dusky yellow. I'm intrigued by it because it's not yellow. Let me look on the colour chart. Look, there we go. It's a Van Gogh dusky yellow. It looks quite grainy. See how valuable these are, Melanie? Thank you. I think the opera pink is light fast. I think it lasts, but it just doesn't scan very well. I don't really worry about I should do, really, I don't know. I don't know if I should or shouldn't. The light fastness of paintings. I don't think people put paintings in direct sunlight and things fade, but they don't tend to. The watercolours are so good, manufactured so well now. I don't think hardly any colours fade. The only thing I've heard that do fade are the Dr. P.H. Martin colours. They're really bright and vibrant when you paint with them, but people have said that the colours fade over time. I mean, I haven't really, I always mix them with like other things and I haven't really noticed, but if you're painting just with them by themselves, they fade. Ooh, thank you, Melanie. Yeah, those dusky. I didn't know Van Gogh did the dusky. The Van Gogh colours are really nice because they're really affordable. And the pigment's nice in them. And especially those dust colours, they're... I don't think I haven't seen them over here. I'm sure I must be able to get them because I only sort of go to see whites and... I try not to look in art magazines, art catalogues, because I just end up wanting to buy everything. I'm like, no. I got some parcels arriving today that I bought with the money I got for Christmas from you guys. I've bought myself a new camera, so I don't have to use my phone for the live. My phone camera is probably going to be better. I'm going to be well annoyed if it is. So I record my live streams on my phone camera because I can't work out how to do it with my... I've got a Canon camera for videos that I use when I pre-record stuff, but for live I use my phone because you have to work out the live streaming thing, and normal cameras don't connect to the internet unless you've got a super duper £1 million camera that does all this spanky stuff. So I've bought myself a new like webcam camera that's supposed to be really good for live streaming. So tomorrow, when I do my live stream, you can see me from my new camera. Oh, I hope it works. Like my microphone. Thing is, I must remember to plug in my microphone because that does help. I'm just adding some darks. One sort of rule of watercolour that I do stick to without even really thinking about it now is painting from light to dark. You can add the dark over the top. My creaky chair. I'm just going to add some scribble. This is a Faber-Castell art grip pencil, you can see. Oops, I made a hole. See, this paper's not that brilliant. Made a hole. It does come through, like some of the colours have come through, but I don't mind that. You can see where I've drawn from that, but it's my art journal and it doesn't matter. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and I can just practice and do things and make a mess and enjoy myself, which I am. Pencils, I want to add some scribbles. Pencil sharpener. I unblocked my pencil sharpener. It wasn't working because it had got bits in it, and it makes a mess when I unblock it. So I think I've got annoyed with it and thrown it across the studio. Go away. I'm going to add some... I've sort of finished, but now I'm just doodling. Why would you be crying, James? What's that? What's the matter? Polychromo pencils. Yeah, they're not watercolors on it pencils. They're ones I used for my other. But they're really nice and what do you call them? Nice and waxy sort of feel to them. I don't use them in my watercolors, the polychromos. I use watercolor pencils. And this one's I don't know, it hasn't got, I got paint over it. It's one of those ones. Let me show. Oh, I don't know what this pencil is. It's probably one that's got mixed up because it's got paint all over it. So it's normally one that isn't a watercolour pencil because I don't tend to. But it's a nice sort of Naples yellow colour. Yeah, it is a watercolour pencil. Must have used it for something else. You'll cry if you rip the paper. Yeah, look, it's got a hole in it. Hello. It pokes right through. It doesn't bother me. Just don't make it too wet. I'm just making those froofy bits, more froofy. My word, it's like scribbles. Maybe it's not a watercolour pencil, I don't know. Don't know what this is, it's just nice. I like the colour. I'm getting carried away with it now. I like these little scribbly things I'm doing. Anyway, I think that's a finished page. Maybe, probably needs to dry. It's very wet. This it takes a bit longer to dry on this paper because it doesn't soak it up so much because it's not watercolour paper. But I just let it dry because it's nice just to let the watercolour do what it wants to. You can use a hairdryer if you want, but I wouldn't suggest it because then you miss all the granulation and nice things happening. I've just picked up another pencil and I'm doing more scribbles. Stop. Stop it, woman. There we go. Right. Thank you for joining me, guys. Let me just put it square in the camera so you can see. That's not square. My camera's at a weird angle. It's like not perpendicular. That's a word, isn't it? To the table. Is that the right word? I'm like that woman from the Vicar of Dibley that gets her words all muddled up. Yeah, it could be a Prismacolor, that pencil. Probably is. It's sneaked in. Anyway, thank you for joining me, everybody. And I will be painting tomorrow. Probably a Mitzi painting. I will see. So I want to carry on doing some more cats and dogs. So I thought I'd mix it up a bit. Try and do one day, one another day or something like that. So we've had a few watercolour days. Anyway, thank you for joining me and I will see you tomorrow.